Salutation 411 Astrology subscribers. I want to share this video with you about Venus conjunct Jupiter, Mars conjunct Jupiter, and the Sun conjunct Jupiter. And I also want to let you know about the Divine Timing database that I created. A lot of my clients come to me like, who is my best match? Well, if everybody submits to the Divine Timing database, I can match everyone up, you know, instead of having to go out and search amongst the crowd and all the dating apps, which my friend who's in digital marketing said that they actually, I don't know if this is a fact, but had mentioned that they use algorithms to keep us apart. And if you want to hear my whole spiel about that, you can watch the end of the Mars square Jupiter video that I just made, which is a little bit more elaborated version of it from the Are You Wasting Your Time video. And it doesn't have all the crazy noises that I put in that video that everyone's always like commenting about. But anyway, I'm going to get into it right now. So I'm just going to start with where this concept came to me. It wasn't like I was going through the list trying to figure out which one to make. It's whatever, you know, kind of is illuminated for me at the moment. That's what I choose to make the videos about. So I went ahead, it actually occurred to me when I was doing the last celebrity synastry, but I had mentioned that when you have Sun conjunct Jupiter, you know, often a lot of astrologists say this a lot, and it's not written in stone. They say that a woman's husband is her Jupiter and the wife is his Venus, and I have my whole spiel about that, where the wife might actually be the moon, Venus is the girlfriend. There's similar energies. I'm still evolving in that, but that's for another video. So if I ever make that, I'll try to link it up above. You never know, it might pop up one of these days. Okay, back to it. So in order for that to be, for like Jupiter to be the husband in a woman's chart, her sun would have to be, or his sun would have to be conjunct her Jupiter, right? And actually I have seen this a lot with Venus and marriages. I've seen it in like very specific instances, but I've seen where the man's Venus will sit with the woman's sun, you know, which would be the Venus is the wife in that instance. So Venus, though, with Jupiter can also do this, right? Venus and Jupiter are very much just like the marriage planets, is how I think of them. Like Venus is the romance and luxury and the sensuality, and Jupiter's like the benevolence. I had listened to this big seminar. I should link the channel too for you guys if I remember what it was, but it was all about, you know, Jupiter and through the ages what he represents, and he represents like family and wealth and abundance, you know, but how these things all are representative of each other. So it's really interesting. So Jupiter brings definitely that quality when he's activated by another person's sun or Venus. So like couples where I don't see her Jupiter, a lot of times I see that her Jupiter is his sun sign, right? The sign that he is. So her, but if I don't see that, I usually see Venus conjunct Jupiter. But I also see Venus conjunct Jupiter in relationships that don't work. But it almost smooths things over in like a bad way, where you two are just like overlooking reality completely. There's a description for that for like Neptune things usually, where the two aren't seeing reality clearly. But Venus conjunct Jupiter can kind of do that, right? They just get a little carried away. It's like they're the two that are going to have a huge wedding if they get married, you know, and it's almost going to be like excessive, where if they have other tough aspects in their chart, it could backfire on them. So anyways, and then Mars conjunct Jupiter I also touched on at the end of the Mars square Jupiter video. But Mars conjunct Jupiter, these two are allies. So when they come together, they're like I've heard it said before, like the general and the soldier. Like Jupiter's the general because Jupiter usually has a little bit of status with him, you know. So, and Mars is the warrior. So he wants to please the general, so they get along. Mars is like Jupiter's favorite warrior, you know. I don't know if there's any level in between, but he'd be like his right-hand man, or however it's labeled out. I mentioned this in the Mars square Jupiter video, but they're great allies. Mars and Jupiter, they rule Aries and Sagittarius, which is part of the grand fire trine. And I don't know always romantically, you know, again, the moons are so important, but the suns can smooth out a lot of things, just the way Venus or the moon can when they're in conjunction usually. Or yeah, like Mars isn't really gonna, Mars is the one you have to look out for the most, but if he's in a hard aspect to anything, I don't recommend it. I mean, I'm not so sure about like the nodes and the asteroids, but definitely any personal planets or outer planets, I don't recommend Mars square any other planet. And I'm going to do the Mars square moon video next, and I'm also going to do Mars square Mars, probably with Venus square Mars. I don't know, I might get into Venus opposition Mars. There's a lot to be said about all that. Anyway, so I'm going to wrap it up. But this is the reason why you should all submit to the Divine Timing Database, because then, you know, you don't have to go out there one by one and run each chart and see who you have Mars squares with and whatnot. Anyway, and also if you want a personal reading from me, I'll put the link below. It's readings.psychicschool.com. It's Madeline. You can see my profile. You can submit a question and I'll get back to you in 24 hours. Or you can see if I'm live on there, if I'm available for live readings, and order instantly, private. And I also am going to be streaming live on there when I stream live on Facebook. And there's other advisors on there, and if you're an advisor, now is a good time to sign up, because it's just getting started. So, and the other thing is, oh yeah, because if you already have like a YouTube channel, you can really integrate the two in a lot of really fun, creative ways. So it's like some of you use other things like Vimeo, etc. This is sort of a combination of everything. So look out for that, and I will see you all in the next video. I hope you have very blessed holidays, as it's winter. It's pretty cold here, and I'm sending you all love, blessings, and light. Good night.